Litecoin's chart right now is looking very similar to Bitcoin. Let us give you guys an update on where we stand right now. We've seen price test this resistance up here at this 200-day moving average. A pretty similar thing that happened with Bitcoin. And we got a rejection there back to these two moving averages. So now are we looking for a continuation and a push towards that moving average resistance? Or is that just a lower high for lower prices to come? Let's talk about that. And as well, let's talk about our price targets in this video. Hey, what's up? It's John here on Currency.com. @RealJohnDoe is my Twitter. And if you ever read at my shirt here, this is exactly how I feel about Litecoin. It has been lagging. It's late to the party. Compared to all the other cryptos, August has been a really good month. Litecoin's gain has been one of the lowest, and it also has been pretty quiet now for the past few months for Litecoin, but things could be turning around here as price approaches a major resistance level, which I will talk about later on in the video. But let's waste no more time and jump right into our Litecoin update. And if you're looking for me, you can find me right here on Twitter. Just search @RealJohnDoe. And also for the channel, if you want to follow along and you're not subscribed, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. As well, some of you who've been watching haven't been hitting that thumbs up button. So if you could do that right now, just take 2 seconds, hit that thumbs up button, like this video. And that's all you got to do to continue showing love to the channel. And of course, just like I say every single time, that's pretty much all we ask for. And we will continue putting out content to keep you guys updated on what's happening with crypto. And as we have this look at Litecoin's trader sentiment right now, on Currency.com, we got 88% buyers, 12% sellers, price pushing on the low support for the day. Let's zoom out a little bit here. On this daily, things do look okay, and same with the weekly. So we'll go a little bit more in detail on that later on in the video. But right now, let's mention some support and resistance levels. So some price levels that I'm keeping my eye on right now for Litecoin. The first one at $161. That's the 20-day moving average. And then we got $150, which is the 50-day moving average range. With my last level being all the way down to about $140. And that's right around the range for the August open. Now, Litecoin needs to make one more push towards the upside, and that is to get above that 200-day moving average. That brings us right around the June highs as well. And that is right at the $185 to $190 range. If the price can't push past that, then it brings us to around $200 to $220. And that's the April monthly support range. And then we got all the way up to about $260 to $270. That was a support seen in May, and also where we had that bearish crossover for the 20 and the 50-day moving average. But now as price starts trending in an uptrend, we need to see that as that last resistance level for Litecoin to break past. And if that breaks, then we will see it head up to test those yearly high levels. So like I said earlier in the video, Litecoin has been lagging. Grayscale's Litecoin Trust has fully reset now, and it has dropped quite a bit, and the premium is now gone. And even though that's not looking good for Litecoin, one analyst says that they could see Litecoin up as high as $266 by the end of the year. And just by looking at Litecoin's chart right here, I don't think that's too far away. We could get that even earlier. If you look right now, price is trading within this range of the 200-day moving average and the 50 and the 21-day moving average. So we do have a trading range right now. We do need to see which support or resistance level will become tested once again. If you look here, we tested the resistance once. Now we're testing the support for the first time. We see a bounce here up towards that resistance, then that is indicating that it may be weaker, and we could look for a breakout pushing us up towards this 240 level. It could even bring us up towards 260, as you can see back here in April and May. We do have quite a bit of trading range in those levels, and as well as that 50 and 20-day moving average crossover. So we can also expect to see some type of heavy resistance when we do head up towards 260. But now going into the end of August, what are we looking for as we get into the beginning of September? For the month of August right now, Litecoin is up about 18% or so. So from this current level, we could have some consolidation here before the next bounce, which is exactly what you want to see since we did cross over above the 50 and the 20-day moving average. And now it looks like price is building a higher support. It does match up back here in June when price did break down. So we will trade in this trading range until momentum starts showing which side we're going on. But right now I am leaning towards the bullish side. I am still looking for a correction for Litecoin. Could even see these moving averages break down and Litecoin come down to about $150. But even if we do get that level, that we're still within a higher low from this bottom that we had and within a trend line pushing us towards the upside. If we do see a low there for September towards 140 to 150, or even as we get into the end of August, then I'm looking for that as a buy to dip opportunity and a push past the 200-day moving average. And here on the 4-hour chart, if you see Litecoin, momentum has shifted towards the downside for the first time now this month, and we are getting some bearish price action. So if we see here, this does look like a bear flag forming, which could continue to break down. And just like I said, we do have the 200 period moving average here on the 4-hour that also lines up with that 150 price level. So that could be where you see price even come down and wick before a V-shaped recovery and pushing up past the highs from August as we get into the end of the month or even in early September. If we match up with back here in the beginning of August, we did have price come down below the 2 moving averages, which could be something we're having now, which is good because that does reset the momentum and give us even more for another push and even make it up to our 260 target later on this year. If we look here at the RSI in the 4-hour chart, it is at the lowest level now since the beginning of August. The MACD as well is below that 0 level, and momentum does show it was extremely bearish. We could see MACD crossover coming up soon. Another thing to even look out for, we could have that crossover and a rejection and continue pushing us back down towards 150 and have the recovery there. Or we could have that crossover happen anytime now. RSI get back above 50, push towards overbought, and that would line up with Litecoin flipping that 170 resistance into a support and pushing up towards the 180 to 190 level as we get into the end of August. Thanks for watching this video all the way to the end. I hope to see you back again in the next video. If you did enjoy this one and it helped you out with your trading or just help you have a better outlook on Litecoin, make sure you do hit that thumbs up button and like this video. But thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. It's John here with Currency.com. For more trading videos just like this, please subscribe to our channel.